village is on the outskirts of Pietermartizburg in KwaZulu-Natal. The area was parceled out to white farmers in the early 20th century, but later grew into a settlement whose central natural feature in those days was a row of willow trees growing along the banks of the river that runs through the village. So the reason why we are called Willowfountains, because through the rivers and banks of this village there were willow trees all the way along. Willowfountain is also home to the famous anti-apartheid activist DCO Matiwane, whose history and heritage is housed at the DCO Matiwane Museum in the village. The event is held on the hill next to the home of Dr Zweli Mkhize. Horse rearing and horse racing are a part of and parcel of Willowfountain's rural cultural fabric. The event is a type of horse race, is called umtelebhelo, and it has broken tribal and political barriers. The walls of hatred and community segregation created by the political and tribal wars that commenced in the 1980s. The love of horses has created a unity among several tribal and political communities and leaders from KwaZulu-Natal, Eastern Cape, Free State, Gauteng, Lesotho, Swaziland, Botswana and Namibia. Just to add to that, we all grew up in this village, herding cows in this very hill, spending most of our weekends lying around watching cows grazing for the whole day and taking them back home in the late afternoons. None of us had imagined that there would ever be a setup like this one in this mountain. It is a huge achievement to us, of which we are very proud of. To acknowledge our sponsors, we are here gathered to watch this horse racing. We've been sponsored by our great friends, Gold Circle, ILAF, Ikusasale Africa Foundation, Cape Thoroughbred Sales, Summer Hill Stud. So even though we are just rural, we've got the big guys here too. So thank you very much. Sports and Recreation and Department of Agriculture. We would like to thank you very much for supporting us all these years, and we hope we have a good relationship moving forward, and we hope we get more corporates and individuals and people and supporters to join us in this event in December, which will always be held on the weekend before Christmas. So you can terrorize it today, that next year, just before Christmas, we'll be here. Thank you very much.